Hi, my name's James O'Neill, doing this video from Cornwall, United Kingdom. This video is going to be called Is There a God? An Explanation. I was going through some videos. I'm going through all my videos, like 1,300 odd. I went through them yesterday because I had to go find some videos because I had to go put them into something, a little project I'm going to do over the next few days. I'm going to do my video on Donald Trump. I'm going to do my video on the Church of England and Jesus. And I'm going to talk about something that happened with John, because John's a vicar, and something happened with him with the Church of England. I'm not going to ask his permission because he told me something and he didn't tell me not to tell anybody. Is what it is. And you'll be shocked when you hear about the Church of England, the true state of the Church of England and Jesus. So I'll be doing that in the next couple of days before I go on the Camino. I'm feeling a bit upbeat about the Camino. I'll talk about that in another video. So this video that I went through all my videos and I sat and watched this one. I couldn't go past it. Is there a God? So I'm going to do Is There a God? My explanation. This title of this one. And what it is it was in the bad old days when I'd make a video. It's only a short video. But then I'd give a couple of links to go and watch. Well, now, because I'm basically a movie producer, I'll do the whole thing. Instead of giving you links to watch, I will put those videos up. So it'll be one continuous video. And you know what? I got tears in my eyes watching it. Because I'm a soft sod. And it's worth watching. So is there a God? My explanation. Just watch this. And of course he's a God. And but you've got to explore it. So listening to this video, watching this video, it'll open up doors. It'll open up the heart. It'll open up your third eye, your chakras. Something will happen to you, even emotional doors will be opened. And that's when God comes in. So, give it a go. Hi, my name is James O'Neill, doing this video from Cornwall, United Kingdom. I'm going to call this video Is There a God? And I'm not going to be preachy about it. I'm not going to go on and on and on and try and persuade you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a clip from a movie. I watched it twice last week. It came on Film 4. Gifted. It's a story of a little girl who lives with her uncle. Sad circumstances, she ends up living with her uncle, and they've got this quiet little life, and then things start happening to disturb their life. But you've got this relationship between this little girl and her dad, and it was sad for me to watch because, like, my lost relationship with my little girls. You see, I've got girls who are now adults who fucking hate me, but when they were little girls, they loved me to bits, So it was sad for me to watch it that way, But it was genuinely. I don't know, it's one of those sad films that fucking fills you with hope. Not hope, but it's just lovely to watch. And I watched it early last week. It was on at 9 o'clock. And then what they do is they shift it around and they show it again at an earlier time, days later. So I watched it twice last week, Gifted. So try and get a chance to watch it. But there was I'm going to put the link to 2 scenes below. And in the first scene, the quality of the sound's not that great, but try and stick with it because somebody's filmed it off a TV. And her and her uncle, she asked the question, the little girl asked the question, is there a God? And there's a conversation between her and her uncle who treats her with respect. He talks to her. He gives her an opinion. He doesn't tell her. He gives her an opinion and he allows her to discuss her thoughts. So you've got this. I know it's Hollywood. I know it's a movie. I know a script writer has put this together. I know there's an agenda. I know there's like a formula for having us up, down, happy, that make us go and watch this film. Pay money to go watch it in the cinema. Pay money to watch the DVD. Buy the DVD. If I ever see the DVD, I'll buy it. Well, I might go up to £2. Don't expect it to be 50p, but it might be £2. It might be £2.50. I'll pay that. Anyway, so there's a conversation, and that's why I say go watch it and listen to the conversation, because it's as good a conversation as I have ever heard about is there a God. You can talk to a religious leader, an imam, a rabbi, a priest, a vicar about God, and they are prejudiced. They're not open-minded. But also, when I say they're not open-minded or they're prejudiced, they don't fucking listen either. It's a one-way conversation with these bastards. So, is there a God? Listen to this conversation between a little girl and her uncle. And it's a conversation that's been put together by a scriptwriter, but it's as fair a conversation as I have ever heard. Ever. I'm lucky. I know there is a God through experiences that have happened in my life. Not through people reading me the Bible or the fucking Quran or the fucking Book of the Jews, whatever. I have had it through personal experiences. I know through personal experiences. So we have that. That'll be the first video from this film. Gifted. If you get a chance, if you've got Sky Movies and that or whatever, or you've got access to it somehow on the internet, go watch it. And watch that link below about the conversation and have a think about it, and you think about it. Think about what they talk about and what your opinion is, and how you feel, and maybe relate it to experiences that you've had in your life. And then the second clip to watch is from the same movie. And I talk about creation. I talk about that moment of creation. Children. And we should value the babies in our life. But we don't do it. We don't value children. And I'm not going to fucking spoil this video by going on about some of the fucking shit that is going on with kids. But in the next couple of videos, I fucking am going to do. About how fucking the evil elite and society don't value children. So you've watched this video, is there a God? She asked the question, is there a God, Uncle Frank? And then there's a conversation. And then in the second video, she's having a crisis, because that's what this movie is about. It's not Hollywood movies. There's a crisis, and this little girl is getting upset about something. And her uncle, he's like, what do I do, you know? And all of a sudden, he takes her to the hospital. He takes her to a hospital. And in the movie, you don't know what he's up to. So you sat there watching it. And she's like that, this little girl. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Uncle Frank? And he won't tell her. And she falls asleep, and then he wakes her up. And he goes like that. He points. And they're in a maternity hospital. And some bloke comes out. And he goes, it's a boy. She's like 7 years old. She's fucking overawed. And she said, did that happen to me, Uncle Frank? Who came out for me? And he said, I did. Go watch the 2 clips. I'm not going to preach to you. See what you think. See what your inner voice tells you. See what your feelings are. Think about the experiences you've had in life. Where you are now. We're all on a fucking journey. Is there a God? Why do we go through the journey we go through? Why do some people seem to have an easy ride and some of us have it tough? And some of us have it really, really tough. I don't even compare myself to those who've had it really, really, really tough. I told you one of my things seems to be I can forget the tough times. I don't know why. Seems to be a talent. I forget the tough times. I remembered something a few weeks ago at work. I remembered something. Somebody said something to me and they triggered something. I got angry at them. I thought, why did I get angry? And then all of a sudden I remembered something from 2 years ago, what somebody'd done to me in work. I have a talent to forget, you know, gift, whatever. Or maybe it's a discrepancy. But watch these 2 clips of this film, and if you can, get hold of the film. And I don't know if Film 4 do catch up. I'll have a look. I'll see if they do, and I'll try and find it. If it was on Channel 4, yeah, I'd find it for you, but I don't know if Film 4 do catch up. But keep your eye out for it. It'll be on again in a few weeks' time. There'll be a little run of it again. Gifted. Is there a God?
Is there a God?
I don't know.
Just tell me.
I would if I could. But I don't know. Neither does anybody else.
Roberta knows.
No. Roberta has faith. And that's a great thing to have. But faith's about what you think, feel, not what you know.
What about Jesus?
Love that guy. Do what he says.
But is he God?
I don't know. I have an opinion. But that's my opinion. I could be wrong. So why would I screw up yours? Use your head. But don't be afraid to believe in things either.
Huh. There was a guy on TV who said there was no God.
The only difference between the atheists on TV and Roberta is that Roberta loves you. She's trying to help. I'll tell you what, though. One way or another, we all end up back together in the end. That's what you're asking, right?
Yep.
Okay. Find something else to worry about, will you?
Right.
Booth here.
Yeah. Okay. Chill.
It's a boy.
That's exactly how it was when you were born.
This happy?
This happy.
Who came out and told everybody?
I did.
Can we stay for another?